Man, I've been having a wild day with YouTube going back and forth with the emails. They keep on, they keep on not letting me get my subscribers or my notifications. So I guess they supposed to be getting back with me and all that, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But what's up? What's up, YouTube? Like I said, what's up, True Bets, man? Been a long day, man. But what y'all been on? What y'all been on? What's happening? Whenever y'all pop out, how y'all what? What it do? What it do? What it do, James, man? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening, y'all? Hit that thumbs up when y'all come in, man. YouTube been playing with my channel. That's why I've been like, damn, I don't know what to do. What's up? What's up, Mom Duke? My Duke done popped out. Mama, you don't need to be on here listening to this right now. Straight up. I'll let you know when I need you or something, you know what I mean? When we telling some real stories. Like everybody gonna want to hear about this story when I got in the fire out in front of you. You feel me? That's a whole nother story though, Mama Duke. Mama Duke, get off here. I'm about to talk to my subscribers. I'm about to go over this Big U shit. But what's up with y'all? Now back to this. I ain't think Big U would do Nip like that, man. I really didn't. Like you couldn't tell me the shit that Hassan and them talking about. You know what I mean? Like Whack, I was like, man, them niggas just, you know what I mean? The way Nip died is his legacy. You feel me? All that he doing this and doing that. I don't know nobody want to hear that shit, man. Real shit. You know what I'm saying? How the hell a 50-something-year-old nigga gonna try to tarnish this man's legacy? That's crazy. But then Big U, I was like, nah, not Big U, man. Not Big U.
Real dangerous information.
We're gonna sit back and we're gonna listen and we're gonna goddamn it chime in. Hit that like button, y'all.
Rolling 60 Crip. We all know he been linked with Nipsey Hussle.
This shit crazy right here.
You don't know. Nipsey just wasn't killed for no reason. Let's tap in with the streets.
And shout out to rap news and street politics.
Nip, what you see when Nip, you didn't realize it is Nip is the only one that came out that didn't claim a part of the city. Snoop was Long Beach, Drayton was Compton, J-Rock was Watts. They was all claiming like different parts of LA. We came out and said the hood only. It wasn't nothing else. And I was Crenshaw. I'm Crenshaw. Like when you see the Crenshaw, that's really me. Nipsey is Slauson boys. Like Nipsey regular was Slauson. He got Slauson on his back. Everything about Nipsey was all Slauson. I went to Crenshaw. Nipsey never went to Crenshaw.
That's crazy. Okay, so, all right, Big U saying Nipsey wasn't Crenshaw at all, right? So why was Nipsey selling Crenshaw merch? You know what I mean? Why was Nip store all Crenshaw down there and Marathon shit? You feel me? Like, was he selling that shit for Big U? Like, didn't nobody know? Like, or what was it? Like, if he talking about Nip wasn't Crenshaw, he was just Slauson, why Nip wasn't just selling Slauson shit then? You feel me? I know y'all gotta feel that. Like, that make you feel some type of way. Big U, like, he ain't Crenshaw at all. Like, you know what I mean?
60 Crip, a major set in South Central LA. Everybody know about that. We grew up hearing stories about the 60s and the Hoovers. One main factor and a constant piece in that movement, that rolling O car, Big U. Even though he spent a lot of time in the prison in the county, 4800 gang module and all that, Big U been running this shit. And it showed how he had to handle Nipsey Hussle's situation.
Justice for Nip.
What? Hold on.
You did.
Did this nigga just laugh when they said justice for Nip?
You did.
Now, everybody Everybody
That's
done
some
heard
wild
about
shit.
Eric Holder, Shitty Cuz from 6-0, the one who
Shitty
killed
Cuz.
Nipsey. But on the back end, the streets low key talking. They saying Big U set that hit up. I imagine it went a little something like this. Eric Holder pop on that block, Crenshaw and Slauson while Nipsey out there. What's up with that tax money though, you know? Nipsey like, man,
So-
fuck you. You know, he ain't trying to kick up that tax.
So basically, they saying knock off Nip. I mean, you gotta give me some more detail. Like, I ain't gonna, I mean, the shit
And
sound feasible.
he labeled Eric a snitch. So not only did he come up with that money for Big U, he also got disrespected on the street level. Sound like to me, he went back to that whip with some animosity and brought that burner back. Now on behalf of that money that he's supposed to take to Big U and the disrespect, he put a shot at Nipsey's head. That blood on Big U hands.
And a lot of times people be like, damn, it's been a year. He's been on for a year. I ain't got nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? Fuck this nigga. He ain't, you know what I'm saying? He Hollywood. He ain't doing nothing for me. When, you know, and it's an understanding on my side, too. You have to understand what's going on with the way people looking at you. They might assume you got 100 million because they heard your song on the radio. And that's just not the reality of how shit works. You know what I'm saying? They might assume you got a chain on a watch or a cord that you ball out of control. And, you know, that's not the reality of the situation. You got responsibilities, you got priorities, you got bills, you got taxes.
Now this is what the streets.
So you mean to tell me, I mean, for Nip to say some shit like that, you feel me? For Nip to say some shit like that, somebody had to have some pressure on him. You feel me? Like he like niggas worrying about him being on the radio and him having on a necklace and all that shit. That it just look like that. You know what I mean? It's just my persona to this rap shit. You feel me? Like, I don't get it. Like, that's wild.
Talking, but let me give you a little background on Big U. Eugene Henley, Rolling 60 crib. Some say he the glue, the paper, the scissors, the whole motherfucking pie when it comes to this crib shit. And others say, if he was out when Death Row was out, it wouldn't be no Death Row.
When Death Row started to build up and Corrupt started,
Not at all.
you were in jail the whole time.
Never happened. When they
Damn.
were on Death Row.
But what do you mean?
I love Swift to death, but he definitely wouldn't have been moving around LA like that.
Big U talking that Macho Randy Savage shit. Straight up, he said Suge wouldn't be doing all that if he was out. Like, damn. I mean, to each his own. I mean, that's the way LA feel about him, I guess. You feel me? I ain't giving the nigga shit, nigga.
Because in
You better
LA,
come guns
at the
blazing.
time, you wasn't saying blood. You wasn't wearing no red at that time. That wasn't happening. And you definitely weren't moving like that without major situations.
That's how he coming with this. Big U had a strong hold over South Central since the 80s. And it still hold today when you see everybody in the game still respect that nigga. It ain't no disrespect to Big U. It was a point in time when he was managing Nipsey, the world really got to see a glimpse of Big U and how the 6-0s work. When Nipsey and Big U had a bump in over some quote-unquote music studio equipment, more than likely, it was about some tax money for the hood. He scheduled Nipsey for that DP. Supposedly Black Sam intervened and all that, but
What?
you know that hood shit go deeper than your family.
Man, what?
But it
You
is
mean to
said,
tell me?
Big U said it himself,
You
he
mean to
don't really
tell
fuck
me?
with Black Sam. Black Sam ain't from 6-0. And with that being said, we can see why him and Black Sam don't see eye to eye when it came to Nipsey Hussle.
Well, I ain't no rapper. I'm a scrapper. So, we end up having to come talk about that. Pull up the homies, and Nip admit it's wrong, but still there's some consequences to your wrong. I came to pick him up that morning so he could get his discipline. And his brother got in the way. Told my brother not going nowhere.
Damn.
If I was his brother, I'd have did the same thing. Like, you're not going nowhere with these niggas. I would have did the same shit. But I mean, you're not from 60s though. And you're not from the hood, so you can't really speak on hood business. And really, that's really what happened. Me and Nip talked that night. We went and chopped.
So you mean to tell me Nips was supposed to get a DP? He's supposed to get basically jumped by all the little 6'0" dudes, whatever. And his brother Sam was like, "Man, hell nah, y'all ain't about to put y'all dick beaters on my brother. Y'all crazy." And shit, niggas was like, "Shit, it is what it is." And Big U said, "Nigga, you ain't from the 60s, nigga. You know what I mean? For real, like." But damn, I ain't know Big U had this much pressure on it, on some real shit. I had to do my research, you feel me? Like, on some real shit, though.
After them, and it was never nothing after that.
After that altercation with Nipsey and Big U, they decided to go their separate ways. Nipsey didn't have to kick no money up for Big U and the OGs of the 6'0s. I mean, this nigga got a store on Crenshaw and Slauson, right underneath the Overhills, damn near on Burnhurst. We know the 6'0s. That's in the middle of their hood. That nigga wasn't doing it by himself. And word on the street is,
could you please tell us who you are?
That's crazy.
We are from mostly planets Era.
The nigga ain't even put out a
Calvin ain't
CD
doing that
that
shit
make
by
pressure
himself
on him,
either.
man.
that shit had to be protected. And for protection, you need to pay for it.
And from my understanding, it was Cowboy phone that supposed to call Sam or called the police, one of them. So, I mean, I don't understand. We let shit with Cowboy when Nip is named
So,
after him.
Hold on.
Cowboy is in fact Big Thundercat. And Nip is Little Thundercat.
Hold on. You mean to tell me that he said that they called the police on him? I mean, it's so much tension between them two. Shit. Seemed like Big U had a problem with Nip on some real shit. Like, I wouldn't have never thought that shit, man. Real shit.
Damn.
So I would think that in how our neighborhood works, you're gonna always have a connection with your big home. You're gonna almost always have a connection with your name. Let me say your namesake, because you named after this dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? And he was right there with him. So
Which leads us back to that encounter with Eric Holder and Nipsey. Some say Big U sent that, but we'll get back into that. Now, I was fortunate enough to get up with a lot of real 6-0 members. And I know both
shit
of Big U's
crazy,
sons.
man. Hell nah.
One of his sons, Huey Popcorn, Jabari,
You eat popcorn.
he took a different route, so to
Nigga
speak.
son ain't you eat popcorn, nigga.
Not being
Aight.
from 6-0, but he from them hunnids, the real gutter part. You can see Jabari right here in this video with Bino, Snoopy Harvard. Again, these real members, real hitters. Tootsie.
So he split his little dudes up into like different little sections of the Crips. Like some of them was on the hundreds, some was the 60s. Like that's wild, boy. The gang like shit crazy as hell.
5. BD. It's a lot. That's like the neighborhood 111 Crips, the blocks, the UGs, the
Man,
Watergates,
fuck all that.
hard time hustlers, Raymond Avenues,
And on one stretch,
a whole lot of other sets in them hundreds. They all came together under that rolling honey car. Big U is the face of the old car. From the 30s to the hundreds, yeah, we all strapped. You know what Chico and them said. Chico from the 9-0s, they also linked in with them hunters, going against them Hoovers and them families, as well as a bunch of other hoods surrounding the hunters.
Hey, whoever in here, hit that like button, y'all. We watching this shit. This Nip shit. We in on this shit. We own it. So look, few people in here. Hey, y'all think Big U had anything to do with Nip getting killed so far? I mean, that nigga been pressing the shit out of Nip. I'm talking about, Lord, how he was rich. That's fucked up. Nigga ain't even let him get no money first.
But Huey Popcorn, he seemed to get a lot of recognition and notoriety for who his pops is. When they talk about the 30s, the 40s, I guess the 50s too, 5-5 them, the 60s, the 90s, and the hunters.
Man, I would have time for all that shit. That gang shit crazy.
You make this shit turn. Back in that gang module, it was so much so, he had to send one of his sons out the hood to go to Santa Monica High. Huey Popcorn wanted to follow in the footsteps and went to Crenshaw. Now we see him doing his thing in these streets. This past year, and maybe in times past, it's been a little internal beef in the hunters.
So niggas is in the same game, just beefing with each other. That's what I'm saying. I don't get that shit, man. And you know what I mean? I ain't somebody like, you know what I mean? Calling nigga, hey man, we about to, is it cool? Nah, I ain't, nigga, nah. I'd rather, you know.
With the
You know what I
blocks
mean?
and the 111s going at it. Now we seen Big U son hanging with the hunters. I don't know what's going on, but hopefully they can set everything straight on that side of town. Now with Big U being from 6 he still got influence over the old car. But with all them sets of the hunters, I don't know if he can straighten everything out like that. But best believe, they still will fall in line if he call it. So a lot of y'all done seen Big U with the check-in series. He got a whole bunch of niggas coming up on there, but as you can see, niggas coming on there with that respect on you name. Nobody playing with that nigga.
So Quando Rondo going to see Big U supposed to stop his situation with Durham. I don't get it. Like I'm man, when it's up, it's up. Like it ain't you know what I mean? You can go tap in with the highest power you know. You know what I mean? Like they can't stop it once blood shed, man. It is
Got
what
the
it is.
OGs on there and some young niggas. I seen Rowdy Rebel on there, Mano, Jim Jones. He's just trying to get his name still in the industry popping, but we know what it really is. Big U need to collect that bag. And as an OG in the streets, some say that bag in OG. With Big U being such a
But it is. I ain't hear the whole time. We was just. Do you think Big U had anything to do with Nip? Like I don't. I mean, I really think he pressured the hell out of Nip. So you know what I'm saying? I don't know what the fuck Wack talking about, man. He needs to find him something to do on some real shit. Like I ain't never seen no nigga that old playing them type of games. You feel me? Like don't no real nigga play them type of games, man. Yeah, man. It is what it is, man. We just hollered on the Big U shit. That's it. You know, I ain't here to hold no motherfucker up. It is what it is. Y'all stay prayed up out there.